Okay, y'all. This is Phyllis Diller. This is what I'm talking about. Things just happen that I feel like it's important to make a video about. So, first of all, you ladies know that back when we were still, I'll say in our prime, one of our biggest worries was having some leakage. Now, when it was that time for me, I would stay home from school the first day because I was terrified. But anyway, I'm just trying to make a point that there are some things that are more embarrassing than this. But y'all, I'm telling you, I'm not going to cook anything today because I'm afraid. I am afraid. But here is what I was walking around with this morning. And I thought I felt something kind of weird, like the strings were tight on my hole right here. Well, guess what it is? A dryer sheet. Okay, that's ridiculous. I could use it as a mask, you know. Now, I'm not making fun of anybody who has an autoimmune disease or something and they have to wear one all the time. I'm just playing. Y'all know that. I wonder, could I make a bow for my hair? Okay, that's enough. I'm going to show you what Jerry brought last night. And it takes a remote. Now, first of all, let me see. Oh! Do y'all know what that is? Oh, I'm sorry, Robbie. This is Robbie the robot. Go that way, sweetie. Now look. I purposely put some. Oh, where are you going? I want you to go over here. Come here. Well, obviously, he doesn't know how to find the dirt. He does know how, when his battery starts running down, he goes right underneath the kitchen table to his charging dock. Now, we're going to try this again. Maybe he was doing really good last night, y'all. Okay, auto. There he goes. Do you see how he picked up all that mulch? Don't go under my chair. Now, if he runs into something, he has bumpers all around, and he will just turn around and go somewhere else. Now, I don't know why he loves that rug so much. Maybe there's dirt all over there. I just shook it the other day. Y'all, that is too much. Isn't that crazy? Come here, Robbie. Get this dirt. Right here, honey. Get that dirt. Okay, you're moving my thingy. Now, y'all, you can see he's not. Come here, come here. Y'all. Oh, yeah. Shake my little rug out a little bit. Let him get that. Oh, Jerry said you wouldn't go down the stairs. I'm sorry, y'all. Is that a hoot or what? I mean, you can, and this is not one of the real expensive ones either. Now, he got his mom one that has the beater bars underneath because she's got carpet. So, he brought that over here and took it out of the box and he's getting it all ready. I'm like, what the heck? You can program him to run at the same time every day, which we know I have no schedule, so that's not going to work. You can program him to do around the edges. Y'all, this is so crazy. It is amazing. Now I'm going to press the home button and I think that makes him go. We'll see if it does. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but right under the kitchen table is his home. So let's see if that works. Go home, Robbie. Now, if it was voice activated, that would be so cool. Look at him. He is going to his charging station. He's fully charged up because he was home all night last night. Can y'all see that? Can you see? He went, oh my word. That is all I needed was another toy. Y'all, I know y'all that have been with me for a long time, you know about the ADD thing and getting hyper focused on something that is really interesting and not being able to tear yourself away. And it's kind of also you get sensory, I believe that's the correct word, overload. Very easy. And since you're, what do they call those things? Snaps, I don't know. Anyway, things in your brain are not being still so that you can really take in and retain information. So it makes me all over the place and I hate it and it makes me hard to follow. But you know what? I've dealt with it my whole life, so I don't really notice it very much. But when I get that sensory overload, I just shut down. I can't think. I can't do anything. And back in 1999, I took over a brand new property in Paris. And it was like 186 units, I think. And I got hired while they were still doing the construction. Well, with everything, all the decisions I was having to make, I mean, paint, flooring, doing my office, hiring a good assistant, hiring maintenance, um, dealing with contractors and the city for the gas and the electrical and the plumbing. I hired a young girl, and I told this story before. She was a young Hispanic girl, and she was pregnant. She was just barely showing. Um, but I hired her anyway. She was awesome. I trained her exactly the way she needed to be trained. She'd never done property management before, she'd never been a leasing consultant, nothing. So I trained her exactly in the correct way. And because the office was brand new, we set up everything perfectly. There was no going in and trying to straighten out other people's messes, which happens so often when you take on a new property. But anyway, I thanked God for Ramona because she was such an intelligent young lady and a hard worker. And I mean, she was so sharp. I got really, really bad sensory overload. And I would try to do paperwork mostly. And I just would get overloaded and my brain would just shut down. I couldn't think. Now, for some reason, that didn't affect me with things like my staff. It didn't affect me making decisions. It was just like there was nothing left over for my paperwork. And thank the good Lord for Ramona. She ran that office. She took up my slack. She was amazing. And we stayed in touch for a very long time, but we've been out of touch for a long time. But one of the smartest, if not the smartest, hiring decisions I ever did in my life. I wish she was watching this, but she knew how much I valued her because she got a Starbucks almost every morning. But y'all, just those of you that have been with me for a long time understand how I work and how hyper I am usually, how scatterbrained I am. And it's not because I'm on drugs, it's not because my meds are not correct, it's just because that is the way I am wired. So, I just had to show y'all Robbie. And you do want to have everything picked up off your floor. And now I don't know if Jerry gave me Robbie or if he loaned me Robbie. But either way, it's a cool thing. Oh, one more thing. He found, I'll try to remember and put a picture, a desk by a dumpster. Not ours, but he's like I am. If he sees something on the side of the road, that looks like it's in good condition or is usable, he will stop and get it. So he sent me a picture, and what it was a desk. And it has the bottom, the desk part level, and then it has a second little shelf up at the top. And I believe they call them Z desk or something like that, and it's glass and metal. Well, at first he said he got it because he thought it might make me a good potting table, and I'm really clumsy, y'all. You know that. I mean, I'm a pretty good catcher, but I'm clumsy. So I really thought about that, and in order to make it high enough for me to be able to stand up and work, I would have to put it up on blocks. And I'm trying really to have a yard, if I ever get it done, to look nice and not too junky. So I told him that I appreciated that, but he had already mentioned making me a potting bench, and I have the stuff to do it with. So I think he's going to do that. And it's just according to when Jerry gets time. He is so busy, and I never put any pressure or demands on him. I know my friend, and you don't say, "Hey Jerry, can you come on Wednesday at 3 o'clock and help me put my lights up?" No. Jerry, when you get time, or if you feel like it, I could use a little help. But y'all know, I've told you about Jerry before. Usually he just comes over, and if he sees anything, he just goes for it. I don't even ask him. Now, I did a joke thing outside, and I got these lights at the thrift store. This video's going long, but you know, I'm folding up my little thingy and using it kind of like a selfie stick. Okay. Can y'all see those lights on there? How I've got them just, I mean, from top to bottom, wrapped on there. I did that on purpose because that was way too close. I did it on purpose as a joke. And of course it worked. And he saw those lights and he goes, that's not really how you're going to put those lights up, is it? So he told me that he would do my outside lights. Oh, shoot. I was going to go by the DAV because I need some more. I mean, I got this long string. I don't even know how many feet, for $3.99. And they had quite a bit. I better get myself down there and get another long string. Y'all know if I like anything, it's lights. So do something fun today, y'all. And this is why I get in trouble. I make too many videos. But hey, suck it up. Talk to y'all later.